What if I told you that real animals on Earth have abilities that look like superpowers? Straight out of a comic book? One creature can survive the vacuum of space, another can punch faster than a bullet, and one animal can regrow entire parts of its body, again and again. These aren't myths, they're real, and some of them might be living closer to you than you think. Ten, the tardigrade, the indestructible animal. At first glance, the tardigrade looks harmless. It's tiny, microscopic even, but this creature might be the toughest animal on Earth. Tardigrades can survive temperatures near absolute zero and heat above 150 degrees Celsius. They can live without water for decades. And most incredibly, scientists once sent tardigrades into outer space. When they came back, they were still alive. The secret lies in their ability to enter a state called cryptobiosis, where their body almost completely shuts down. They essentially pause life itself. But while this microscopic survivor is impressive, the next animal carries a weapon powerful enough to shatter shells. 9. The mantis shrimp, the fastest punch in nature. The mantis shrimp may look small, but its punch is one of the fastest movements in the entire animal kingdom. It strikes with the speed of a .22 caliber bullet. So fast, in fact, that the punch creates a flash of light underwater. This phenomenon is called cavitation. When the claw moves so quickly, it forms bubbles that collapse violently, creating a second shockwave attack. Meaning its prey gets hit twice, first by the claw, then by the shockwave. Even aquarium glass can crack under the force. But if that sounds extreme, the next creature has a power that seems even more impossible. It can regrow its own body. 8. The axolotl, the master of regeneration. Imagine losing an arm and simply growing it back. For the axolotl, that's normal. This strange amphibian from Mexico can regenerate limbs, spinal cord, heart tissue, and even parts of its brain. And it doesn't form scars. Scientists are studying axolotls intensely, hoping their biology could one day help humans regenerate damaged organs. But here's the strange part. Axolotls never truly grow up. They remain in a permanent juvenile state called neoteny. They keep their gills and aquatic lifestyle for life. Yet despite their incredible biology, another animal possesses something even more powerful, the ability to become nearly invisible. 7. The octopus, the ultimate master of disguise. The octopus doesn't just change color. It can change its entire texture and shape. Within milliseconds, an octopus can mimic rocks, coral, sand, even other animals. Special cells called chromatophores allow them to instantly alter pigmentation. Meanwhile, muscles in their skin create bumps and ridges that mimic surrounding surfaces. In other words, an octopus doesn't just hide, it becomes the environment. Some species, like the mimic octopus, can even impersonate lionfish, sea snakes, and flatfish. But camouflage is only one form of power. Because the next animal doesn't hide, it sees the world in ways humans never could. 6. The mantis shrimp vision, the most advanced eyes. Humans have 3 types of color receptors. Dogs have 2. But mantis shrimp, they have up to 16. Their eyes can detect ultraviolet light, polarized light, and color ranges invisible to humans. Each eye can also move independently, meaning they can look in multiple directions at the same time. Imagine seeing a rainbow, but with colors that don't even exist in the human spectrum. And yet, vision alone isn't the most terrifying ability in nature, because the next creature has one of the deadliest weapons on Earth. And we're only halfway through. Because the next creatures include an animal that can generate electricity, one that can shoot boiling chemicals, and another that can run across water. But the final animal on this list has the most powerful bite ever measured in the animal kingdom. 5. The box jellyfish, the invisible killer. Drifting silently through tropical waters, the box jellyfish looks almost invisible, but its tentacles carry one of the most potent venoms in the ocean. Thousands of microscopic harpoons fire into the skin on contact. The venom attacks the heart, nervous system, and skin cells simultaneously. In severe cases, victims can collapse within minutes. And the terrifying part? You often won't see it until it's too late. 4. The electric eel, the living battery, hidden in the murky rivers of the Amazon. The electric eel is essentially a living battery. It can generate electric shocks up to 600 volts. That's stronger than many household outlets. They use electricity to hunt, navigate, and defend themselves. But here's the clever trick. Electric eels release small electric pulses to detect prey hidden in dark water, almost like biological radar. 3. The bombardier beetle, the chemical cannon. When threatened, the bombardier beetle fires a boiling chemical spray from its abdomen. Inside its body, chemicals mix and trigger a reaction reaching nearly 100 degrees. The result is a rapid explosive spray directed at predators. Birds and frogs often drop the beetle instantly, because the liquid is hot, irritating, and explosive. 2. The basilisk lizard, the lizard that walks on water. Deep in the rainforests of Central America, a lizard performs something unbelievable. It runs across the surface of water. Because of this ability, it's often called the Jesus Christ lizard. Its powerful legs slap the water, fast enough to create air, pockets that support its weight. For a few seconds, it can literally sprint across a river. 1. The saltwater crocodile, the ultimate bite. The saltwater crocodile is the largest living reptile on Earth, but its real superpower lies in its jaws. Scientists measured its bite force at over 3,700 pounds per square inch. That's the strongest bite ever recorded in a living animal. Once those jaws snap shut, almost nothing escapes. Crocodiles can also wait silently underwater for hours, then attack with explosive speed. Nature doesn't need superheroes, because evolution has already created them, from creatures that survive space to animals that generate electricity and predators with bone-crushing jaws. The natural world is far more extraordinary than we often realize. But now we're curious. Which animal surprised you the most? And do you know another creature with an incredible ability? Tell us in the comments, because the next wildlife mystery might become our next video.